Those of you who don't know me, my name is Doug Bess. I am the youth pastor and the sound guy at Bennington Bible Church. And yes, I do consider the sound guy to be an official title. First video that I posted in our new audio, video, sound room, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, we need a cool name for it. The cave, the Bat Cave, perhaps, maybe even a cooler name. We'll work on that. Give me some suggestions. Anyway, first official video taping from our new room. Still got some work in progress. It's late and I've kind of put some things together in a hurry, but I really wanted to get a video and I really wanted to get it out there to you guys and let you see it and maybe give me some feedback on some things that might need change, some things you'd like to see. And ultimately, what I'm hoping for is for you to be excited about the opportunity to come and sit down in the new sound room and tell your story, share your testimony. I posted a clip from I Am Second a while back. I posted quite a few of those, but I posted one not too long ago. And along with it, I had put in there, you know, this is kind of what I'd like to see done. This is what I want to do. You know, have our church body, our congregation, come together and tell our stories, because I think there's a lot of stories out there that we don't know. I just heard one Thursday, I think, and I didn't hear all of it, so I'm eager to hear all of it. But I just heard one that I had no idea, and I was kind of impressed. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. So I know there are a lot of you out there who don't know other people's stories. You know, for folks that are new to the church, get an opportunity to really know, you know, other people in church, to really know, you know, where they've been, what they've been through, how they came to know Jesus, and, you know, just kind of hear their story. I think that's powerful. I think that's super powerful. I think that was one of the things that really, well, I know that was one of the things that really impacted me when I first started coming to the church. You know, to hear people get up there and speak and tell their story, and I think honestly probably when Jim Goick got up, you know, for the congregation and he you know, gave his testimony, I was just, I don't know what the right word was. I was moved, I was motivated, I was inspired, and to this day, whenever I have an urge, a feeling that I should do something, you know, I consult. It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's the right thing to do. You know, just do it. Don't wait. If I see something that needs to be done, and you know, my heart's telling me, hey, you need to go help that person. You need to go do that, and I don't. It beats me up. I always think of what Jim said, and it goes back to that, and so. I don't even remember how long ago that was, but it's still with me. And that's not the only one. There are other ones. So I am super excited to hear the stories that you all have to tell, and to be able to share them with others, to be able to share them with other people of faith, with other believers. You know, to come together, to be able to fellowship more, to be able to get a deeper relationship with each other. Because I think when somebody sits down and shares with you, hey, here's where I was, here's what happened in my life, here's where I found Jesus, you know, it's powerful. And so I am super excited about that. I sat in on a Bible study group that I don't typically sit in on, probably a month or so ago now, and it was interesting. There was a handful of guys, all of which I know, none of which I knew as well as I knew after that Bible study. But you get to learn a little bit about people and who they are, and I think you just grow. It just helps you in your relationship. And I think, you know, one of the keys for us in our faith is fellowship. and to surround ourselves, to be with other people who share the same faith, who share the same beliefs, and and to be able to communicate, to be able to talk, to be able to understand, and because we are sinners, we're not perfect, and that's how it is. So there's going to be times when we're down, and and we maybe need a hand. There's going to be times when things are going well and we're able to lend a hand. And I think just being able to once we get everything in order, somebody can go to our Facebook page and be able to scan down and look and read captions on different testimonials and things, and say, okay, well, here's somebody that's going through something or gone through something that I'm dealing with right now. And I may not be able to pick up the phone. It may be 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm struggling, and I can't sleep, and it's tearing me up. Bam! But I can sit here and I can listen to somebody that I know personally who's been through this, and their story and how they dealt and what happened. Once we get our website up and running, which will be here shortly, hopefully, fingers crossed. We're working on a lot of awesome things. I am super excited. But once the website's up and going here in a little while, I hope to have the capabilities to where I can post these testimonies and these videos and different things on the website, and then somebody new to the church or somebody like I said, struggling, dealing with some issue or whatever it may be, can go and have them categorized, and this is what this deals with, this is what this deals with. So I'm really hoping to get a lot of people to want to step up and help. Like I said, I know there are some fantastic stories out there, and they don't have to be. Obviously, I want all of your testimony. I want to know how you came to know Jesus, because I think that's just awesome. But I also want to know, different things, God working in your life. If something's going on and He's moving you and He's working with you, share it. Because I think that's fantastic. Those of you that know me and know kind of my story and my background and the way God has worked in my life in the last 2 years and even 6 months, and even the last 6 weeks, it's amazing to me. But He's always working, He's always moving, and I think a big part of that was I got involved in the church, started coming to church here, and slowly I became more involved in different things, and obviously with the youth group. And once I got involved with them, and the first time that Todd asked me to speak to the group, I'm like, oh wow, I got some work to do. So I sat in and I started researching, and I had done a lot of research when we decided to switch churches, and digging up different things. Most of that research was not. Most of that research was more involved with the Catholic Church and the Bible and comparisons and this and that, and is it the way? All those different things. So to sit here and give a presentation, give a speech, talk to a group of young kids, I obviously I'm gonna take questions. So I've got to be prepared, and I got in and I started studying, and I'm reading, and I'll get involved in different Bible studies, and it's just amazing. Once you're in the Word, God has a way of just kind of working on you and building on you, and it's like that proverbial snowball rolling downhill. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's what's happened. For me, and I think it's I'm not alone. I know. So I can't wait to hear more stories. I'll get more stories on there. This has probably gone, way longer than I anticipated, but I'm a little excited, so I apologize. I'll cut it off here. I just wanted to say thank you, especially to all of you that are on the Facebook page and the YouTube deal. It's exciting, and bear with me because this is just the beginning, and I promise you it will get better as we go along. Thanks a lot for listening. Have a great day. God bless you.